In this video, we will be tackling an age-old question that all fans of the TV anime Kaguya-sama Love is War have had in the back of their heads. Does Kaguya and Shirogane's relationship represent a Nash equilibrium? Now, for the uninitiated, Kaguya-sama follows the story of two genius students, Kaguya Shinomiya and Miyuki Shirogane, who serve as president and vice president at a very prestigious high school. Shirogane is the hardworking and diligent president who achieved the highest test scores in the entire country and is well known and respected by everyone. Kaguya is the beautiful and multi-talented daughter of a wealthy business conglomerate and serves as Shirogane's second in command. Throughout the show, it becomes exceedingly obvious that the two have romantic feelings for each other. However, neither party is willing to confess their feelings due to their extreme pride and elite status. Instead, both Kaguya and Shirogane plot against each other in a high-stakes cat-and-mouse game, in order to get the other to confess their feelings first. Because these two play so many games with each other, it may be useful to apply some of the principles of game theory to understand their situation better. In game theory, there exists a principle called the Nash equilibrium, a state in a non-cooperative game in which no player can stand to gain by changing their strategy, assuming that the actions of other players remain unchanged. Economist and mathematician John Nash showed that there exists a Nash equilibrium for every finite game. So why not for the war of love between Kaguya and Shirogane? Let's begin by constructing a payoff matrix for the mind games between Kaguya and Shirogane. In this matrix, both players can either confess their love or not confess, leading to 4 possible outcomes. In this game, the first value represents Shirogane's payoff, while the second value represents Kaguya's payoff. Based on the events of the story so far, it is clear that we are currently in the bottom right cell of the payoff matrix, in which both Kaguya and Shirogane refuse to confess their feelings for each other due to their proud natures. The question then becomes, can either Shirogane or Kaguya improve their lot by changing their strategy, i.e. by confessing? Let's consider the case where Shirogane confesses and Kaguya does not, leading to this nightmarish image that has haunted Shirogane's mind ever since he met Kaguya. This would represent a move from the bottom right square to the top right square. In this case, Shirogane would experience a temporary setback from Kaguya flexing on him. However, in the long run, we must remember that Shirogane is a catch. He would eventually be able to move on from Kaguya, and thus his payoff score would improve from -2, representing his current romantic frustration, to a +2. The same holds true if we perform the reverse analysis on Kaguya. Going back to our definition of the Nash equilibrium, we can see that the present state of Kaguya and Shirogane's relationship does not represent a Nash equilibrium, since either player could obtain a greater score by changing their current strategy. The situation of romantic tension portrayed in the show between these two characters is thus not an equilibrium, but is instead an unstable state, and can only give rise to changes in the future. Thank you for watching.